Good morning, everyone. I hope you are all doing so well this morning. Thank you for joining me. So I've bring some incense, hence why there's a bit of smoke going on. Thank you for joining me this morning. So, I was actually still sleeping and I got woken up because I needed to speak about a certain topic. My guide said I must talk about a certain event that happened a couple of years ago. So this is regarding my twin flame, right? My counterpart. I remember I've also mentioned this on a couple of videos that every time I was with this specific person, I always felt like I needed to go to church. One. Number two, it felt different. Like the energy that he had was always different from day one. So I felt at home, I felt comfortable, I felt different kinds of emotions, I would be, if I'm being honest. So there was one time just when he just left. I didn't know at the time, of course. I was in Durban. So I made breakfast. I was with my family. I made breakfast and we decided to go to the beach. And immediately I got to the beach. I had not spoken to him in a couple of hours, and I sat down and the ocean was just like making a beautiful sound. There's something about the ocean that really heals the soul. And I sat by myself. My kids are playing, my aunts are there, they're all running up and down. Everyone is having so much fun. But I sat down by myself and I took my phone out and I put my phone, I recorded a voice note. I recorded a voice note. I'm not even sure if he actually opened it or not, because that was the time he just left and I didn't know. So I don't know if he actually opened it or not. But I remember saying this to him that, I've met people in my life before. We had just met. It's only been a month, but there is something about him that I have never experienced, I've never seen before. And one thing that stood out the most is not what he did, it's not what he said, it's the feeling that I would have every single time I was with my divine masculine. I cannot explain that feeling, but I was a different person when I was with him. I felt different. But you know what's the most beautiful part about it? Is that even if he had left at that time, because I didn't know anyway, I was comfortable in my own skin and I was comfortable enough to say and be vulnerable enough, which is something that has never happened before, that I was really vulnerable with someone. I allowed myself to fall. I allowed myself to trust the process. I allowed myself to feel each and every emotion that came, and I was open about it. Now, here's the most amazing part about it is that even after everything that happened, the heartbreaking, and everything else that has happened, the healing and everything that has happened up to today, is that I have become that person that I was when I was with him, even without him. I am that person that I felt when I was with him back then. I'm that person every single day of my life. Now, I live, I am, I breathe, I am her. As much as he was in and out of my life for almost 2 years, I knew, I feel, and I breathe. I am that woman every day of my life. Hence why I say that, excuse me, I say that my divine masculine at first felt like he was here to destroy me. At first it felt like he came from a place that I cannot even imagine, that he was sent by, I don't know who, because I don't want to mention names, but a dark place. He was here to destroy me. But out of that feeling of feeling like he was here to destroy me, then came my power. He was here to remind me who I was before I was told who I am. He was here to teach me a lot about myself, and hence why the healing process started. And for the fact that I trusted myself and I trusted this process, I allowed myself to go through every single challenge that I went through. So, they are not there to destroy you. I know it feels painful. I know it's something that you don't know, and we are not used to allowing ourselves to walk blindly. We always want to plan things ahead. We always want to know the why. We always want logic and explanation. But if you are spiritually gifted, if you are chosen, I challenge you to trust the process. Stop asking questions like, am I in a twin flame? Stop asking questions why the ancestors would and would not do certain things. Allow yourself to learn. Allow yourself to trust the process. Allow someone else or a certain other spirit or anything that you, even if you don't know what it is, allow yourself to learn. Listen, sit still and listen. Do what they ask you to do. That's the only way out of it, I promise you. But if you keep on asking the wrong questions, you will get no answer or the wrong answer. If you keep on looking outside of yourself, you will get lost even more. Look within. The answers are here, right here in your heart. Your heart knows the truth and it will guide you. Trust the process. I've walked that road. I know. I am living proof that it's possible to heal. It's possible to discover your power and to harness it. I am living proof because I am living it right now. And I trusted the process. And I didn't ask unnecessary questions. I didn't want to fit in. Even when people were going out and enjoying life, I chose this life. I chose this because I knew this is me. This is who I was born to be. Even when I wear these clothes, I feel like what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like a superhero. I am unstoppable. But thanks to my divine masculine, I don't know if he knows this or not. I've said this a couple of times at our reunions. Every single time we saw each other, I told him that I will never meet anyone like you. And I don't know if he gets it or not, but I am grateful and I'm thankful to have met that individual because he changed my life. Regardless whether I'm single, whether I'm dating or not. But that man, whether he knows it or not, he changed my life. And I'm super grateful and I'll always be grateful. And every single lesson, every single pain I've gone through, it was totally worth it. But I love you all. All the best with your journey. I'm sending love and light. I love you all. Peace. I'll see you in the next video.